What's up everybody, this is Reese from C Manga and welcome to my review of Fairy Tail chapter 411 Quid Pro Quo. So Mod is finally defeated in this chapter and it looks like the whole 20-minute flashback is all finally over. We've finally all caught up and now back to the present. I must admit at first I was a little bit disappointed with this chapter, you know, like when I was reading through it. I don't think I really need to go too much into why. I thought like when it got to a certain point it was literally just like, okay, power boost Natsu wins the day, like, you know, wins. But in the end, it actually all worked out pretty well, you know. I was actually quite pleasantly surprised. So yeah, Grey is pretty much the main star of this chapter. I don't care what anyone else says. So Natsu, in the end, he basically was just there to run distraction, you know, just buy some time. So yeah, I was completely off with the whole Memento Mori thing. I swear, I was there thinking, okay, it's going to be like now Natsu and Grey are trapped in this whole sort of like purgatory dimension, stuck in there with their thoughts floating around in a white space until basically like kind of they find their reason to continue. You see like a little I don't know, Natsu hears something from McNeil, Grey hears something from Silver, something like that, which gives them their fire to break free of the dimension, something like that. But instead it looked like Grey just took the full brunt of that attack and he ended up like becoming half demonized. This part here was kind of like, I was a bit kind of confused. It's like it was either one or two things. Either, you know, the part of him that was, I don't know, using Demon Slayer magic kind of allowed him to have a little demon transformation of his own, kind of like what Mard and the rest of the demons do when they unleash their true forms. It was either that or it was kind of like a side effect from absorbing the Memento Mori or something like that. But going from what Mard's reaction was like, I'm kind of thinking that it was the former rather than the latter. That's kind of what I'm more inclined to think. But yeah, this pretty much like put Grey completely out of commission, leaving Natsu to basically get like a little power boost from Grey, you know, passing out, and then he was able to finally overpower Mod. So yeah, I must admit, Natsu's attacks was pretty damn epic. You know, that Crimson Lotus Phoenix sword, that headbutt was so deadly, it was cool. But yeah, I must admit, this whole power boost thing, it was a hell of a lot different to what we'd usually get. You know, you'd think, okay, Grey's gone down, Natsu's angry, that's where his power boost come from. But no, in actual fact, this power boost was kind of more like, I'm gonna give my full trust in my friend. You know, I trust my friend to like execute whatever the hell it is he's gonna execute. So I'm just gonna do my thing. So yeah, that's really what I was like so happy about it. That Natsu wasn't actually the one to defeat Mard. I know a lot of people probably like, oh, Natsu's the main character, he has to win all these matches by default. But you know, him kind of like failing with his Crimson Lotus Phoenix sword thing. Yeah, that thing kind of like failing and Mod kind of like going, okay, getting all pissed off and angry from it. I think that kind of like emphasizes a hell of a lot more how powerful Mod actually is. Because the fact is, Natsu, he was totally spent after he'd done that. And, you know, usually it'll be a thing of like, okay, Natsu's fully totally spent, he passes out on the floor and then it's like the enemy's pretty much out, down for the count, dead kind of thing. But no, Mod was just literally just like, nah, because of that now I'm going to kill you even more. It's like, why won't you just die? So yeah, the thing which kind of made me so happy is that it wasn't really kind of like a power of friendship thing. It was more of a, I'm gonna trust in you thing. You know, it's like the power of bonds brings us together, makes us even stronger. It's like, no, Grey is actually a hell of a lot stronger, and I'm just gonna trust in whatever the hell he can do. So yeah, like I said, Natsu's attack didn't actually finish the job, but what it was is obviously it gave the opening for Grey to kind of like just take him out with a giant ice arrow, which I thought was so epic. So yeah, that is it. One ice arrow ended that fight. Mard is down for the count, and it also ended a little 20-minute flashback we got. So Face is now active. Who the hell knows what the hell is going to happen next? I guess the whole thing is, what the hell is Lumen Historia going to do to like save the magical world? Is it literally going to, I don't know, shield them from Face? Is it going to destroy all the faces at once? Is it going to like emit a pulse which is going to, I don't know, it could emit some sort of pulse that will repel the pulse that Face is going to give out, and therefore the two will cancel each other out. Who the hell knows what the hell Lumen Historia is? Either way, I'm interested to find out. But yeah, one main question from this chapter is like Grey's new look, the whole half demon transformation. Is that going to be a permanent thing, or will it just like fade over time once he passes out, or once he actually gets used to it, and will it actually return? Because if he can actually go into a demon form, that will be kind of epic for later chapters. So yeah, overall, I would say I'm pretty happy with this chapter actually. I know at first it kind of sounded like I was going to start bashing into it, but no, it was more about, obviously like I said it before, it was all about the kind of trusting your friends instead of like, you know, being with my friends gives me this super power boost which is totally unexplained and allows you to win. It's more like, no, I'm going to trust in my friends to actually, you know, their plan. I'm going to trust them implicitly. So yeah, so like I was saying, I thought it was a decent chapter, but you know, these are all my opinions obviously guys. You know, what are yours? Obviously you can let me know in the comment section below, and as usual, don't forget to check out the other things to do on the channel. So I guess I'll catch you next time.